Students of a Meerut university who were suspended for cheering for Pakistan's cricket team in last week's India-Pakistan match have now been booked by the police on charges of sedition. A case of sedition has been registered against 67 students. All these cases against these students are under section 124A, 153A and 427 of the Indian Penal Code. Headlines today's Amir Haq now joins me for more on this. Amir, what's the latest?
Well, Gaurav, let me give you the background. It was on the 2nd of this month when there was an India-Pakistan match in the ongoing series, and Pakistan finally won the match. It was then that these about 68 students belonging to Kashmir who were studying in the Subharti College in Meerut, they cheered the Pakistan team, and the college administration says that they also went on to vandalize the property there and also indulged in fisticuffs with other students who were supporting India, that they were suspended after that and later sent to Delhi. Via Delhi, in fact, they were sent back to their homes in Kashmir. The police, in fact, escorted them outside Meerut. So this was then, but today the police has registered an unnamed FIR against people for raising pro-Pakistan slogans and for creating ruckus within the university campus. Now, it is still not clear as to whether it is the university authorities who have gone up to the police and asked for this FIR to be registered, and whether actually these 67 students who were in fact initially charged with raising pro-Pakistan slogans and clashing with other students of the university, if they actually figure in this FIR, and will they come in the ambit of investigations that the police will start from now on. So these things are still to be made clear, and also the police has to really explain whether supporting a particular team results in the charges of sedition being slapped against just about anybody. So all these things have to be made clear. It is only then that perhaps we'll be in a position to find out whether actually it is the police which wants action against these students belonging to Kashmir who raised pro-Pakistan slogan and were cheering the Pakistan team.
Okay, two aspects here. Were they cheering the Pakistani team or were they raising pro-Pakistan slogans? What are your police sources telling you? What does the FIR say?
Well, Gaurav, the police has not responded as yet. There are some local officers who have spoken to our correspondent there, and they tell us that it was because the students there, some people, some unidentified people there were raising pro-Pakistan slogans. It is only because of this that this amounts to sedition, and therefore they've gone ahead and registered an FIR. But it is still to be made clear by these local police officers whether these students will come directly under the ambit of investigations and will they directly be charged, because these are all students who are on roll of this particular university. I mean, if the police wants to go ahead and get their names, it can actually go ahead and file a named FIR against them and start its action. But so far it hasn't happened, so we're still waiting for a confirmation from senior police officers belonging to the UP police.
Okay. What is the evidence that the police have been able to muster so far on this, Amir? Are there eyewitness accounts? Is there video evidence of any sort? Was there violence on the campus? What is it that you've been able to gather from the Subharti University so far?
Well, yes, university authorities have, off the record, spoken to media persons, and they've accepted that there was ruckus on the university campus on the day this match was happening. And they also, the students in fact, went on to vandalize some property belonging to the university. There was confrontation between the two groups of students, the ones who were supporting and cheering Pakistan and the ones who were supporting India.
Stay with me for a moment, Amir. Don't go away. Congress spokesperson Naeem Akhtar joins me for more on this. Naeem Akhtar, cheering the Pakistan team in a sporting event is one thing, but if 67 students in Jammu and Kashmir were raising Pakistan Zindabad slogans or pro-Pakistan slogans, is this grounds for registering a case of sedition against them, sir?
I don't represent Congress. I am chief spokesperson of the People's Democratic Party, PDP. Hello.
Naeem Akhtar, my apologies. Go on,
Yeah.
sir.
This is, I think, a very unfortunate development, and it sends a very wrong signal. No doubt, the students should not have raised pro-Pakistan slogans. It's one thing cheering a player, and another thing raising such slogans. But even then, I think there should have been a sense of accommodation, because they are teenagers, and the state is run by a party which credits itself with very high secular credentials. I think this sends a very wrong signal to the people of Jammu and Kashmir that their wards and education, and there is a history, there's a perspective to it. It's not that just 3-4 dozen students went crazy and did something out of blue. There is a perspective, there is a feeling of alienation in Jammu and Kashmir, which we have been trying to address. Everybody has been trying to address. And there has to be a sense of accommodation, and I think booking them for sedition is far too disproportionate to what they have done.
But you concede that students should not have raised pro-Pakistan slogans, especially when India is battling Pakistan-sponsored terror, sir.
That is very true. I am saying that. I am conceding that if that is true. But there is another version to this story. You must please get those boys on the television and speak to them and listen to their side. This is only one side. And it seems that a majoritarian view has been taken in this, because only one side has been listened to. And there has been a violence against these boys also. That should also be taken. There has to be a balanced approach to this. You can't just victimize and demonize one section and tell others that you were all angels.
What is the other side of the story that you have learned, Naeem Akhtar, of the PDP?
There is a long background to this. It is not that it suddenly happened. What I have heard is that perhaps there have been pinpricks from both sides, and there have been problems earlier to this, and this has become a flashpoint. This is ultimately a flashpoint to a slightly longer history of attrition between the students of Jammu and Kashmir and the administration of the university and the rest. But I would not go personally into that, but that is a matter of investigation. Why it came to such a boil and why they hounded out the students stealthily, like exiling them, like banishing them. But they should have, the administration of the university should also take some blame on this.
Okay, stay on with me, Naeem Akhtar, for a moment. Let me also bring headlines today. Shuja ul Haq for more on the story. Shuja, you've been speaking to these students, to their families. What is their take on this? Were they raising pro-Pakistan slogans, or were they only cheering the Pakistani cricket team?
Well, Gaurav, we spoke to these students who arrived in Srinagar yesterday. Most of them were very hassled. We were talking about students who just gone into colleges. And some of them actually said that it was supposed to be very inadvertent, and it was not, they never thought that it will go to this level. And most of them said that there was, the allegations of them starting violence or inciting anybody were wrong. There were, in fact, according to them, some clashes, the reason for the clash was because the other side or the other students also booed them. So clearly, there is another side to the story as well. Their side, their counter allegations against the management of the college, and also the fact that most of them are alleging that they were treated very badly as far as how they were asked to go out of the college, how they were suspended by the management. So clearly, there are many aspects to the story. Now that the charges have been filed against them, it is a formal case. We are expecting that this would be taken to a very different level altogether. In fact, I've just learned that these students are all gathering in Srinagar today in few minutes now and are holding a protest rally. So clearly, this is taking a bigger shape now, and coming at a time when there are so many other things already going on in Kashmir. Elections have been announced.
Yes.
This is something that no one would have wanted to blow out of proportion.
Okay, so you're saying this could take a political turn, a bigger political turn. But do these students concede that it was a mistake to be raising pro-Pakistan slogans in an environment where India is battling Pakistan-sponsored terror, Shuja?
Well, Gaurav, you got to understand this. This is not something new. There are a lot of people who have a soft corner for Pakistan cricket team, so to speak. And this is not something that has happened today or yesterday or just few years back. It has been there for a long time. We've done a lot of stories on how Pakistan cricket team and particular players find a lot of fan following inside Kashmir. Most of the people were taken by a shock when they heard that something like this has happened, because of late...
Yes, but cheering the Pakistan cricket team is different from saying Pakistan Zindabad. If these students actually said that, there is a difference here. But even then, as Naeem Akhtar was pointing out, are these grounds for booking them for sedition? Has the Uttar Pradesh police gone overboard here? Naeem Akhtar, as a representative of a political party, what does the PDP intend to do about this?
We'll try to, we'll meet these students. I have not been able to meet them yet. I'm meeting them today, taking their side. And we'll certainly, their side of story, and we'll certainly try to take it up, because the state government, unfortunately, has been a mute spectator in this. There has been a lot of noise from the Chief Minister, whose responsibility it is to take care of the safety and security of students and other people who, on occasions, in isolated occasions, get a raw deal. Whether it's like Parvez Rasool's incident or some other incidents where certain people have been wrongly targeted. The Chief Minister has always been telling his counterparts elsewhere to take care of them, but nothing has happened. They have reportedly, they claim that they have a helpline in Delhi to reach out to such people, but that helpline, according to these students, never replied in their calls. It didn't respond to their calls. So we will have perhaps to directly take up with the UP government, with its Chief Minister. I think we should take that route after listening to hearing to this side of the story.
Okay. Let me also ask, headlines today is Amir Haq, whether the UP government intends to look at this case sympathetically as political parties in Jammu and Kashmir, and especially the PDP, is demanding. Amir, is the UP government looking into this matter? Are charges of sedition perhaps too strong on what teenagers may have said, just chanted slogans?
Well, Gaurav, the UP government has not reacted as yet, and so is the situation of the UP police. In fact, the higher up officers within the UP police setup, they have not reacted to this incident. It is only this morning that we've come to know that an FIR finally has been registered in the matter, and that the matter now pertains to sedition. So now, obviously, the things are taking a very, very serious turn. I'm sure the UP police and also people from within the government will react.
Okay, stay with me. NC spokesperson Tanveer Sadiq also joins me on the issue. Tanveer Sadiq, the PDP says you've been rather muted on this subject of 67 Kashmiri students who've been booked now for sedition in Meerut.
No, Gaurav, we are not being silent about it. We have sought information from the Meerut police about it, and plus, see, Bob, we just heard that there has been an FIR lodged. That's what I heard from your channel. So we are on it. We are looking at all the aspects, what exactly is wrong there, and why should a cricket match, create such an issue, such a law and order issue. So let's see. Let's see. We are going to inquire about all the aspects in it, and then we'll get back to you.
Okay, but has the Uttar Pradesh police overreacted, even if students had chanted pro-Pakistan slogans, booking them for sedition?
Personally, I feel it was a cricket match. a match, it's not necessary you have to support one team or the other. It's just a cricket match. You want to support any other team, it's okay. But why would a cricket match, first of all, the problem is why would they suspend it from the colleges? Personally, I feel that should not have happened. Second, if there was a cricket match, how did an heated argument start? That is to be seen again. And why would a cricket match lead to FIR to be lodged? These are some of the questions that we seek answers from. And right now, as I said, let's not jump the gun. Let's see what exactly is the real position there, and then we can take it from there.
Tanveer Sadiq of the National Conference, Naeem Akhtar of the PDP. Headlines today, Shujaul Haq and Amir Haq. For the moment, many thanks for joining me. We will track this story very closely.